I want to talk about how it's scary to be the one to kind of ring the alarm, to fearmonger. It's not something I want to do.
I'm Christy Chanelle, and this is Sassy Politics.
I've been avoiding it because I feel like we've had time to change it. And I guess I believed in humanity. And I thought, well, of course, everybody's going to unite on this issue. I believed that they just needed to see this or they just needed to see that, and we would unite. So my platform was used for convincing them. Like, clearly, you see this, right? Clearly. I'm not alone in how I feel. And sure, the right people, the right community did align. They did join me. They are here. But the people that just stood their ground further started to confuse me. And then people came out and they said, it's bots. It's this, it's that, it's this. But in my heart, I knew it wasn't just bots. And people came out, they're changing, the tide is changing. Look, this person said it. Look, this person said it. That's like 5 people. That's not a huge community that I see. I still don't see that shift, that change. And then Renee Nicole Good was shot in the face 3 times. And we were able to refute muzzle velocity because the video came out before the president and Kristi Noem, who clearly lied to the public once again, just like the entire year of 2025 and the whole campaign. And yet we still have people making excuses when clearly the ICE officer said fucking bitch after he killed someone. Like, he killed someone. And that was his answer. He stood on those words. There was no shaking of his voice. There was no shaking of his hand. He didn't look down. He didn't go to his knees and beg for forgiveness. He said, fucking bitch. That should terrify you. And it should terrify you because he wasn't a new rookie learning how to do this. He was an experienced ICE agent that's had years and years and years and years of training. So, has he done it before? I'm just asking a question. Has he done it before? Because all the stuff I've seen in the past, and I've never killed anyone, just letting you know that, that is enough to shake someone to their core, right? They need therapy. Isn't that what the police department does? They take care of their police officers when they have to be put in a position to kill someone or even shoot someone. It's disturbing to their core because they don't want to hurt people. They're on the police force to help people. So when he did it, he didn't have that reaction. That is what should terrify you. That is what's shaking me to my core. And the people make excuses, even though they've heard that. This is the problem. And this is where we are right now. And why I feel like MAGA is staying MAGA. They are supportive of ICE. I go in Facebook and I look, there's this Sid Miller. He's like the something of agriculture. I've been following him because he is the most disturbing human being we have in Texas. And we have a lot. So to say that, to put him at the top for me is a big deal. This guy is fucked in the head. And I'm watching, I always go into the comments, and that is why I continue to follow him, because I want to see how many people are actually believing this man. And there's a lot. There's a lot. That's how I know. And I'm in Texas, so I see the swing. Like, if you're going to convince anybody, it's going to be Texans, right? If we can convince Texas of what's happening with this regime, we can do it everywhere. And we haven't. We haven't. And people are steadfast in their beliefs in those comments. I go look in the page, I'm like, oh, it's got to be a bot, right? Nobody can really feel that way. They feel that way. And that is why I am sounding the alarm today. I need you to know the severity of this. I need you to know the seriousness of this. And it's taken me a long time to get here, but I'm telling you, from someone who never followed politics before Trump took office, like I did not want to be in this lane. And I was crying before the election to tell people, like, this is a bad idea. Like, let me tell you all the ways we are going to lose if we vote him in. And I've never felt that way as strongly as I did this term. You know, the first time when he got elected, I didn't cry. I was completely dumbfounded by what I was seeing. I wasn't on my knees with grief. This last time I cried on social media. I felt it. It took me a couple of weeks to actually even really, truly talk about it because I didn't even understand it. But I knew, because I'm an energy feeler, that this was bad. And then I knew that I could not talk about anything else. I could not do a book review. I could not do a get ready with me video and talk about mascara. I could not do anything without talking about this. I know how much we as humanity depend on the truth. Yeah. So here we are. What do? We don't sit on our ass. We don't keep scrolling thinking somebody else is going to do this for you. One of our own is dead. And people are funding this ICE officer's GoFundMe account. And there is over $30,000 in it right now. The opposition is building. J.D. Vance has talked about going door to door with ICE agents. They are growing. We have allowed them to fund this Gestapo. And everybody's like, get the immigrants, get the illegal immigrants out of here. Get those criminals out of here. They killed a white woman who was not a criminal. She was a mother. Tell me again why we need ICE. I would love to hear your side of the story. Actually, I wouldn't. Fuck you.